Well, hey there, Pantherland. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is when you're watching it, but I hope that wherever you're watching this, you are enjoying yourself, you're comfortable, and you're ready to dive into this week's weekly video. So, this week, everyone, I wanted to do a little bit of a review of this week's past session. So, on what was it, the third, I believe, yeah, Wednesday the third, this past week, we had a session up here in the TLC, the Teaching and Learning Center, focused on our PDP, our goals, and our self-assessment. So quick reminder, everybody, remember your PDP and your goals are due this week. They are due on the 9th. So this is our crunch time. Remember that you need to have 3 SMART goals. One is our school-wide goal, one is our department or PLC goal, so that's going to be shared amongst the team, and then one is going to be a personal goal. When you're designing the SMART goal, remember we want to make sure that they are specific, they are measurable, that they are relevant, timely, and that they're also aligned to the overall improvement, right? And remember, everybody, a personal goal should just be that, a personal goal. Really think about like maybe some areas where you've been struggling or having some maybe some mixed success and an area where you just want to kind of push through a little bit more, right? That area for growth. And that's where you and I can work together in partnership. I had a great day today supporting a teacher, kind of doing a lot of coaching and a lot of work together on some structures or some needs that they had. And that's what I love to do in this job, right? I love to be a partner to you wherever you are and whatever you are doing. So it's important to me to kind of support that work, right? So let's partner. Let's break through barriers. Let's collaborate together. Let's solve these issues together. Let's solve these problems together. Now, for some of you, you might be interested in working in what's called a coaching cycle. And a coaching cycle is where you and I get together. Generally, we start with an observation, and then from there, we set a goal, and then there's a little bit of progress monitoring and observation and support to kind of meet that goal. Once we meet that goal, we move on to another one, or we take a break for a while. So if that's something that you might be interested in doing, please let me know so that we can set up that and have that conversation and talk about what we could maybe partner with. Lastly, everyone, I wanted to talk about something that's coming up in the future. So a week from Monday, on the 15th of September, everybody, I'm going to be leading my first of many deep dive sessions. I'm going to be hosting a different session throughout the semester, focused on each of our 5 instructional priorities. The first one is going to be focused on activating strategies. So we're going to talk about different versions of warm-ups and bell ringers and how we can implement some student choice to really kind of differentiate and increase engagement in the classroom. Okay. My goal when I lead a session, everybody, especially one of these types of sessions, is that you're going to leave my session with things that you can immediately implement into the classroom. So if starting off class is a place where you're kind of looking for some new ideas, come on up to the TLC on the 15th during your planning period, and let's do some work together. Let's investigate some of our options that we might have. Yeah. Down at the bottom, everybody, of today's video, a quick video for today, but down at the bottom, everyone, I've got some resources. First off, I've got my period planning PD. The slides are available for you on that first link, y'all. So check that link out. It'll go over some of our resources from the PD that we held this past week to help with goals and understanding nieces and things of that nature. I've also got a resource below that connected to our school-wide goals and some of the actions that we can complete to sort of work through that school-wide goal. And then lastly, everybody, I've got a needs assessment form. If you wouldn't mind filling out that needs assessment form, it's a private form between you and I. Kind of tells me a little bit about you, maybe some of the things that you might be trying to work on this year so that I can get some resources and some information and I can serve you in a more efficient and better way. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for me today, everybody. A really quick video this week, but just kind of a summary of what we've been working on so far. If there's anything that I can do to support you in the work that you're doing, please let me know. I'm never more than just an email or a phone call away, and I am glad to be working with all of you so far this year. Be on the lookout, everybody. We've got testing training coming up soon, and we're going to have a lot coming up around PSAT, so be on the lookout for a lot of emails about testing training and getting ready for PSAT, because that is coming up pretty soon. I hope that all of you have a great day and a great week, and I can't wait to see you around the building. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely week, everybody.